You already. Can't laugh.
Oh, you're. Dude, I want to do an electronic press kit with you for the next Stars record. Will you do that? Will you come in and interview the whole band?
Totally. I go.
Okay. That's gonna be awesome.
Take me to the riot. 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 Take me.
When you guys look at me play Taiji, you feel very wonderful. But if I use Taiji attack to you guys, that will be very deadly. Which reminds of me Stars music. Because Stars music seems very soft and beautiful, smooth and soft. But the emotional impact of Stars music to my heart is phenomenal. It's powerful. It's unstoppable.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready, dude.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
So like 5 members of Stars represent all the essential elements in this universe.
Elements of the universe, yes.
So Tokyo just mentioned Stars will record the new album in Vancouver.
In Vancouver at Bryan Adams' Warehouse Studios.
Yeah, we're in Bryan Adams' studio.
Do you listen to his music?
Well, when the fever's right, I want to run all night.
So in my humble opinion, I think Tokyo in this band represent funny and knowledgeable.
First time I met Amy,
Amy represents sexy.
sex, because she's female and you're straight, was in a hotel room that her friend had given her to stay at.
Amy, the sexy woman.
He bought it for me at the Chelsea Hotel.
I smell sexy there.
It was in Toronto.
No, it was the Chelsea. You're really embarrassing.
That was the second time. The first time we met, Nick was in Toronto and he was like, I'm staying with somebody, you can have my place.
No. It was in New York and I was staying at the Chelsea. Why the hell would I be staying in a fucking hotel in Toronto when I live there? It was
I
the
don't
Chelsea.
really, obviously,
It was
I
the
don't remember
Chelsea.
how I met Amy.
Big moment.
So she got her guitar out and she started playing songs. She's like, I just wrote this song like an hour ago. And she played the song and she made like 8 mistakes in the song. And it was really, really good. So then I remember thinking, that girl just fucked up that whole song and I just totally enjoyed that song.
You karaoke sometimes.
I tried to do karaoke and you know what I did on karaoke? I did Sexual Healing, which is an amazing song, and I totally froze, and then Evan came in to save me. Excuse me.
That'll be the best part of the EPK right
A
there.
little bit peeved.
I smell the sexy again. I smell the sexy again. So like you guys never afraid to laugh at yourself.
Can that be the name of our record? I Smell the
I
Sexy
spelled
Again?
sexy. That is a hot
I
name for an
Smell
album.
the Sexy Again.
So you guys never take yourself too seriously. That's so awesome. Which seems very rarely in this music industry.
Bryan Adams.
That is Evan.
You guys never try to be the rock star. You guys never try to be indie star. But you are all very down to earth. You guys look like a regular person. You know what I mean?
We're fast, that's what you're saying.
Amy is the most sexy member in the band.
Oh, by far.
Actually, it's the most fashionable member in the band.
Fashionable, absolutely.
Hi.
Hi.
Pat is the drummer of the band called Stars. I love stars, I worship Pat. Pat, I think in this band you are the most fashionable.
And then the sunglasses. Touch the hair. Now it's in a semicircle and maybe a different tone of pink.
You look like a man. Like a,
Oh, really?
what's that guy in the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Arnold? I'm the
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm the Schwarzenegger of stars. Thanks, Sal. Fantastic.
Does he look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Terminator? No, he doesn't. He looks nothing like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What are you talking about, Al?
What are you
You're
talking
way
about?
off.
You're way off. Just because he's wearing a leather jacket, do all white people look the same to you or something?
Hey, Tokyo, if you were in a movie, what character would you be?
In what movie?
Any movies, you pick out a movie. What is the perfect role for you?
Gandalf.
Chris represents sentimental, the emotional part, the sadness. Why you guys can write such beautiful songs?
I think because our hearts are broken. Torque and I grew up together since, I met him in grade 3. And Evan, I met him grade 7.
So what is this new record means to you?
It's hard to say because I It means everything to me. Like, I can't sleep at night. I'm here every day.
We've been 12 to 13 hours a day for the last 4.5 weeks.
Been working on this record every day since, I guess, mid-September.
But we started writing this record in September of last year.
So it's like it's just a pure obsession. And it takes up pretty much all my energy and all my thoughts.
I think with this record it was really important for us to produce it ourselves and trust one another.
We really trusted one another.
During the pre-production of this record, we spent an enormous amount of time practicing.
Evan, Patty, and I will just sit there.
Evan, Chris, and I played together every day for 6 months.
And we'll just come up with riffs and ideas.
I think it really made our playing a lot more confident.
And then we'll take it to Torque and Amy, and then they'll write to it, and then we'll take it from there and just start to explore.
And it made us sound maybe even more like a band because we were spending so much time together.
You know, when you've been together for 7 years and experienced sort of plethora of things and actually genuinely still really love one another, then I just think that kind of confidence, and it's like a relationship, you know, it's like when you see somebody that's been married for a long time and you're like, wow, they seem so comfortable together and so happy, and, you know, they say things at the same time and, you know, things like that about happy couples that have been. It's sort of, that's sort of the way we are, I think, with this record. Like, it just shows the confidence of our friendship and our ability to get through a lot of things.
There's very few things that sort of phase us now. And I think that there's the relaxation and the toughness and the confidence in the playing is because people are very much comfortable with what they are and what they do, and just sort of damn the torpedoes at this point, you know?
I think there was just a lot of confidence going into this record that it was going to be our best work we ever did, and that was a huge kind of mental hurdle. I mean, I knew before we even started writing music together that this would be our best work.
The name of the record is In Our Bedroom After the War, and I think that, to me, that sort of says what the record is. That sounds like a beautiful place to me to go back to. Even if everything has been ruined and everything is lost, eventually, whatever it is, whatever your war is, you know, whether it's a war in Iraq or a war inside yourself, one day you're going to wake up and it's going to be over, or one day you're going to go to sleep and it's going to be over, you know, but it's going to end, and then there'll be something after that, and what there is after that is what there is after pain and after loss, I think, is something really that we all have to figure out and focus on, because we're going to get there eventually. This war will end. You know, the world will will convulse, and then it'll eventually stop convulsing, and whoever's left is going to have some hope and have to get it together and forgive each other and wake up and get up and get going, as a woman once said to us in a motel in New York State. We were all sleeping 7 to a hotel room, and we asked her for a wake-up call. And the next morning, we heard outside our room, "Get up and get going!" And that was our wake-up call. And that's, I guess, you know, this record is sort of get up and get going. You know?